Hello, hello. And I'm live on Facebook, YouTube. I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh, yeah, different background, different setup. Same old trivia, though. Let me know how it all comes together. If there's any audio or visual problems on your end. And welcome one and all who are already watching. We'll be beginning in about 5 minutes, the actual questions, the setup for the night. But yes, introduce yourselves if you are either new to trivia or have played before. I'd like to know what teams are out there playing. And yeah, we'll take it from there. I'm enjoying Trivia Club tonight from the couch, from the trivia couch. Fighting Mongoose is good to see you. Calling it a trivia couch almost makes me feel like it's a Batman situation where it's just like everything's named Bat this and Bat that. Hello, Too Fast, Too Curious. Too Fast Curious. Oh, yes, and down by the bay. Well done. Good to have everybody back. We'll be beginning, at 7:05 approximately. If this is your first time playing trivia, all you need is a pen and a piece of paper, of course. And then you can either play against those in your place, at home. You can play against those in your home. See who is the best trivia master in your current living situation. Or you can team up with people across the internets. If you choose to do that, please keep the answers off the live chat of the video here and keep them out of the comment section as well in the future. But you can always chat through any other messaging system. I'm sure they'll love your traffic as well. From the center of the British Empire. It's my mom and dad. Finally on YouTube. It's true if you're watching on anything other than, if you're watching the YouTube feed but don't have a YouTube account, so you can't make any chats or comments, you can always leave your score later in the comments. You could let us know on Twitter, on Facebook, however you found the link. If you don't have that Google account or that YouTube account, you can always let us know how you did, your team name and your final score at the end of the night. Good evening. Good evening. Hope everyone's doing well out there, of course, as always, keeping busy. Adjust the slightly new setup. Yeah. That's right. I've switched places more or less with my producer. So Chrissy's on the side of the room where I usually shoot trivia. There's some moving boxes because we're moving to a new trivia clubhouse by the end of the month. But yeah, I'm enjoying the couch view with the art wall behind. Yes, indeed. I think everything is set up otherwise. Nope. Getting a little bit better, bit by bit. Yes, don't forget to introduce yourself in the live chat if you haven't already. Would love to know your team name. Cookie Faced, good to see you as well. When it comes to trivia, all you need is a pen and a piece of paper, and whatever form of team that you'd like as well. Get that together. They can either be living with you, they can be over the internets. You can play against those in your home as well. We'll be beginning in another minute or two. Get into tonight's trivia 20 questions to prove just how trivial this information is. Well, just had supper as well. If you hear any weird sounds, that's just my stomach settling. Exactly. Feedback. Hello to the cunning stunts as well. All right, as other people start to come in, join in, let's jump into Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse, shall we? All right, and in 5, 4. I don't have the audio clue this time, but welcome one and all to Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with a bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Tonight is planned for 20 questions of trivia goodness. So get that pen and piece of paper ready. And through this month, of course, I want to wish everyone a happy Pride as well, to the LGBTQ plus community. Yes, happy Pride. Great to have anyone and everyone involved in Trivia Club. In Trivia Club, of course, one and all, as I like to say, and there's no mistake there. Yeah, no mistake there. But thank you all for staying at home, for being responsible in not spreading or doing your best to stay safe during this ongoing pandemic. So thank you for not only taking care of yourself, but those with autoimmune disorders. As I always say, thank you for doing that. As hey, you know someone. If you know me, you know someone who has an autoimmune, who has someone like that in their life, who cares deeply about someone who is at high risk. So thank you for doing so. And remember, yes, if you'd like and you haven't already, you can still support Black Lives Matter. It does not stop after a week. And you can follow the links in the description as well. Those are still there. Those will remain there. We're not going anywhere, as the Black Lives Matter protesting isn't going anywhere either. So yes, thank you as well. Tonight is 20 questions of trivia goodness. As I said, a mix of classic pub-style trivia, of game show games, and ending with the Trivia Royale. We'll explain those as we get there, but all you need is a pen and a piece of paper, so write down your answers on that paper. I won't be able to interact with participants as I usually do, but I hope you all have made your teams of some way, shape, or form. Even as a solo, it's a strong team, I say. So before I jump into further explanations, last week we ended, as we always do, with a tiebreaker trivia question. I built a VCR, it's called. It's the Trivia Club anagram, as I built the VCR as an anagram of Trivia Club. That anagram was Win Jade Lambs. Win Jade Lambs. And that anagram is James Baldwin. James Baldwin, the legendary writer, novelist, essayist, James Baldwin. So yes, and I recommend I Am Not Your Negro on Netflix. I believe you can find it. So yes, a great documentary there. Enjoy watching it with me, shall you? We should even set up a watching. That'd be fun. That'd be educational. Very good. So what is tonight's prize? Well, I mean, it's nothing because we're all staying at home responsibly. But imagine in your mind's eye that golden VHS. Yes, indeed. They're all packed up safely, I realize now. But imagine, as I am right now, that golden VHS that you could win. Ooh, ah. For Trivia Club, you can find it on Twitter, on Facebook, on iTunes, SoundCloud, on triviaclub.ca, or on youtube.com/Trivia Club, of course. That's how you found us. But yes, triviaclub.ca has all the information. The SoundCloud and iTunes account, the Apple Podcast, is an audio version of this very feed. So it won't be anything new, but it is something a little bit more portable than this YouTube video. All right. Without much further ado, there's only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than that internet connection, of course. If you're cheating, you're really only cheating yourself. Yes, don't post the answers on that comment section. Keep that competitive spirit sharp. Keep that live chat free of answers. And don't comment in the future comment sections of the video. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Keep up the good work. And I'll try to do the same. All right. I don't think there's anything else to say. Am I missing anything? No? All righty. Let's jump into round one, the one and only round for tonight's trivia. Round one and only. So this Trivia Club at home begins with question number one. Get those pens and papers ready for question number one. Nothing but Netflix. This legendary director's newest film, The Five Bloods, has been released on Netflix as of this past Friday. So remember, as of this past Friday on Netflix was the newest film, The Five Bloods, from this legendary director, The Five Bloods. And that's your question number one. Question number two, first law second, as I like to call it. So, first law second on that question number two. Kepler's first law states that this kind of path for a planet will take the shape of an ellipsis. Ellipsis? Ellipses? So once again, question number two. Kepler's first law states that this kind of path for a planet will take the shape of an ellipsis. Trivia mugs. Question number three now. Question number three is called Weapon of Myth. Ooh. So in Greek myth, what kind of weapon does Poseidon strike on rocks to produce streams of seawater? Yes, once again, question number three. In Greek myth, what is the kind of weapon that Poseidon strikes on rocks to produce streams of seawater? With question number four now, we're going to connect for the point on this one. There's a connection between the answers of questions 2 and 3. Nothing in the questions, just those answers have a connection. If you can tell me that connection, you'll get a point on that question number 4. So once again, question number 2. Question number 2. Kepler's first law states that this kind of path for a planet will take the shape of an ellipsis or ellipses. And question number 3, weapon of myth. In Greek myth, what kind of weapon does Poseidon strike on rocks to produce streams of water, of seawater? So question number 4, remember we're looking for the connection between the answers of 2 and 3. Think outside the box on this one. Some lateral, diagonal, perpendicular thinking. Oh, right, yeah. Let's do it. It does help to get either 2 or 3 to get that number 4. It's a good start. There's always a reverse engineering. If you can get at least 2 or 3, you can potentially reverse engineer the other one along with question number 4. Does that make sense? Yeah. I've seen it happen many a time. Remember when you used to see things happen and not just hear about it?
Yeah.
Question number 5 now. It's called Best Known For. With question number 5, you're best known for, you name the 4 projects that, according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm, that the following, in this case, producer or filmmaker, you could call him, is quote unquote known for. So once again, what are the 4 projects that this upcoming filmmaker or producer is known for? Tonight's best known for is Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow, and we're looking for 3 films and 1 TV show. Yes, your question number 5, you're best known for. What are the 3 films for tonight and 1 TV show that, according to that Internet Movie Database.com and their known for section, that Judd Apatow is known for? This known for section could be due to box office. It could be due to awards. It could be interaction with the Internet Movie Database.com audience. I don't know how it works. It is a mystery. That was almost like a Shatner moment. It is a mystery. Yes, hello to all the other teams that have joined in since we've begun as well. Remember, if you miss anything, we can repeat questions at the end of the round. And, of course, we'll also be able to replay this video once it is posted to the Trivia Club YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Trivia Club on YouTube. You can also set a reminder for these live videos so you don't miss it in the future as well. That sends you an email reminder or whatever you have set up for that on your account. But yeah, hit that reminder. Subscribe. Like, I suppose. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Question number 6 now. Question number 6, the beat goes on. Oh, the beat starts now? I don't know. Question number 6. Directed by Richard Lester, this mock documentary was the first film to star the Beatles. Yes, what was the first film starring the Beatles? That was directed by Richard Lester. They made a few movies, yeah. But what was the first one? That was your question number 6. Question number 7, we're going to ask you to check your DMs. Check your DMs. So this pre-2002 currency in the city of Cologne had the initials DM. Once again, yes. This pre-2002 currency that could be found in the city of Cologne had the initials DM. As in, check those DMs. I'm so hip and youthful. One of the strange bits of entertainment this week was seeing the viciousness of Gen Zers on TikTok against millennials. Yeah, it was pretty entertaining. Yeah. And that's my sister dabbing emoji. So we come from the same cool family. Question number 8 now is called Bit by Bit. It's our audio clue of the night. And I'm going to play an 8-bit cover song of a popular song. And you name that song for a point. And for a second point, name the musical act responsible for that original song. Or for the at least interpretation of it, let's say. So, for a point each, name that song, name a musical act responsible for that song. For a point each. Here it is, that question number 8, that bit by bit, done in a Nintendo-y, old Nokia phone sort of style. And tune. Yes, that was your question number 8, that bit by bit, 8-bit tunage. Name that a song for a point and name the musical act responsible for another point there on that question number 8. That would be the non-8-bit musical act. So if you can name the 8-bit musical act, I mean, I couldn't fault you. It just wouldn't be what I'm going for. Bit by bit, question number 8. Question number 9 now. It's time to tag the line. I'm going to give you the tagline from the movie poster, and you name that movie. So that question number 9, tagline. Don't answer the phone. Don't open the door. Don't try to escape. Once again, name that movie with the tagline, don't answer the phone. Don't open the door. Don't try to escape. Otherwise known as April and May, am I right? Yeah. Question number 10 now. It's called Survey Says. It's our first game show game of the night. With Survey Says, we're going to ask you an actual Family Feud survey question. For that Family Feud survey question, you give me your best guess to this survey question. This is your best guess to the choice as per 100 Americans surveyed. So yes, according to the 100 Americans surveyed. This question number 10. Besides Family Feud, hey, I know that show. Besides Family Feud, name a TV show with family in its title. Besides Family Feud, name a TV show with family in its title. What do you think was their number 1 answer as per 100 Americans surveyed on this actual Family Feud survey question? I'm so excited because I couldn't remember the name. Finally came to me. If you can hear that excited playing in the background. She'll be either very happy with my answers or very disappointed with me. Oh, and the year that the question is from, I will say the material is copyrighted 2013. So it could be anything within that last. It runs the gamut of potential families or family shows.
But not newer than 2013.
Yeah, but not necessarily newer than 2013. Oh, we don't know what year the question specifically is from. for that survey says. I would say, though, it's asking a modern audience that likely ranges in age, as per most Family Feud surveyed questions. Question number 11 now. It's a shoe-in. Ah, yes. A shoe-in with this question. When Boris Becker won Wimbledon in 1985, his shoes and racket were by this feline brand. Once again, yes, when Boris Becker won Wimbledon in 1985, his shoes and racket were by this feline brand. He was feline fine. No? All right. I accept that.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just looking for reaction from the internet. They also didn't give it to me, so I accept it. Question number 12 now. It's called Time After Time. So I'm going to give you the name of 4 historical events, and you tell me the order in which they happened from earliest to most recent for a point each. And this is a point if they're each in the correct order. Point for each correct order. Yeah, there you go. So the 4 historical events that you put in the correct order from earliest to most recent are the founding of the website Tumblr, the founding of the website LinkedIn, the founding of the website Pinterest, and the founding of the website The Facebook, now known as Facebook. Once again, put in the correct order of from earliest to most recent for Tumblr being founded, LinkedIn being founded, Pinterest founded, and Facebook founded, then known as the Facebook. The Facebook. The Facebook. And remember, yes, you'll get a point for each of those being in the correct order. So if you're even one off, that's 2 potential points that you could be losing. That was question number 12, Time After Time. Question number 13, I'll show you. Oh. So for question number 13, this Cinemax show isn't about a basketball player, but instead about a 1900s New York City doctor named John Thackeray, John Thackeray, as played by Clive Owens. Once again, yes, name the Cinemax show that isn't about a basketball player, but in fact about a 1900s New York City doctor named John Thackeray, as played by Clive Owens. That's that question number 13. Clive Owen? Oh, yeah, Clive Owen. Thank you. That's played by Clive Owen. It is cleaner. That's true. Thank you, Matt Smith. He's my Kenny Omega. He's my cleaner in this sense. Yeah. Question number 14. It's called Academy Award nominee. So for question number 14, name the actor with an A in the beginning of their last name, an A to begin their last name, that was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in 2012 for the movie Argo. Let's name the person with A to begin their last name that was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in 2012 for the movie Argo. They were an Academy Award nominee. Mm-hmm. Academy Award nominee. Mm-hmm. Kind of goofy tonight, not gonna lie. It's this couch.
Yeah, you're too comfortable.
Really comfortable. I swear it's just water. It's just water.
Yeah.
Question number 15. Now it's our countdown takedown. The countdown takedown, this game show game is played with Price is Right rules. So you want to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over. The closer you get, the more points you'll get, which is to say, if you're within 25% of the actual number without going over, you'll get 2 points. If you're right on that number, you'll get 5 points. And if you're even one over, you will unfortunately get 0 points. And also to keep you from doing the $1 bobs, if you're below 25% of the actual number, also 0 points. So once again, yes, you want to get as close as you can within that 25% range at least without going over. Even by 1, even by 2. I'm sorry.
I know. I'll do better.
Alrighty, question number 15. That countdown takedown question. Give me your best guess at this number. A wager of this number of Canadian dollars, rounded to the nearest $1,000, I will say, but fewer than $750,000 in total, was won recently on 3 games of rock, paper, scissors, but was ruled invalid by the Quebec Court of Appeals. So he has an actual rock, paper, scissors, best of 3, or best of 5. Best of 5. Wait, 3 games? No, best of 3. How many Canadian dollars, rounded to the nearest 1,000, and I will say fewer than $750,000, was won recently on a 3-game rock, paper, scissors challenge, but was ruled invalid by a Quebec Court of Appeals. But hey, I mean, if you're going to wager, like, come on. Got to be ready to pay the rock.
We have to guess this to the nearest.
I mean, do your best. Do your best. If you get right on, that's 5 points. But even if you're within 25%, that's still 2 solid points.
Oh, right. To know the most possible points you
It can be figured out during the answers too. Yeah. I'm just discussing with the producer. Off mic. Alrighty, question number 16. Outside the borders. Outside the borders, I'm going to give you the name of two countries, and you tell me the color that their flags have in common. So yes, what is the common color between the flags of Germany and Monaco? So again, Germany and Monaco. What is the color that their flags have in common? A little vexillology for you. Vexillology, it's a word I have to say every single time because it's there. Alrighty, question number 17. Time for some team names. What that means is I'm going to give you 3 clues, and those 3 clues have a common team name or team name in common, and that team name can be found in either Major League Baseball, the National Football League, National Hockey League, or the National Basketball Association. These are team names and not city or location names. But yes, baseball, football, hockey, or basketball. The team name can be found from the following clues: Imperial, Rust, and Current. Once again, Imperial, Rust, and Current. That's question number 17. Once again, Imperial, Rust, and Current. What is the team name that can be found from those clues? That's the team name in the major leagues of baseball, football, hockey, and basketball. Question number 18 now. Some salad days for you. This is another common clue, as it were. So, question number 18. This type of golf club or heel on a shoe is also a type of salad. And this type of golf club or heel on a shoe is also a type of salad. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, and the spelling on current from question number 17. Current is C-U-R-R-E-N-T. And yes, 18, salad days. This type of golf club or heel on a shoe is also a type of salad. Question number 19 is called Know Your ACABs. So, after 1,103 episodes and 33 seasons, this problematic quasi-reality TV show was canceled by the Paramount Network. Once again, after 1,103 episodes and 33 seasons, somehow, this problematic quasi-reality TV show was canceled by the Paramount Network. That's your question number 19. Before we jump into question number 20, the Trivia Royale, are there any questions that I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition?
Yeah, number 9.
Number 9, I can do that. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. It's the Beatles. Yeah. All right. So question number 9, once again. Name the movie from the poster tagline. That poster tagline. Don't answer the phone. Don't open the door. Don't try to escape. I'll do question number 8 once again. So yes, name this tune from the 8-bit cover. All right, here we go. That musical clue, once again. Your question number 8, name the song, name the musical act responsible. Now, is that question number 8? Name that song, name the musical act responsible for that song. That bit by bit.
Number 19.
I'll do 1 and then I'll do 19.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's that question number 1 once again. So, name the legendary director whose newest film, The Five Bloods, has been released on Netflix as of this past Friday. And then question number 19, knowing your ACABs, after 1,103 episodes and 33 seasons, this problematic quasi-reality TV show was canceled by the Paramount Network.
13.
Yep, I can do 13 as well. And here's 13 once again. It's called I'll Show You. So this Cinemax show that isn't about a basketball player, but in fact about a 1900s New York City doctor, John Thackeray, features, playing the role of Thackeray, Clive Owen. Clive Owen. It's so much cleaner that way. Mm-hmm.
I knew it was Clive Owens, but now I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right, if there's nothing more to repeat or clarify with the art of repetition, I'm going to give you 5 minutes on this Trivia Royale. So talk amongst yourselves. Talk to yourself. I know I do it all the time. Oh, and the current spelling clarification on that question number 17, it's ENT. Current ending with ENT. And yes, the team name with Imperial, Rust, and Current. That's your question number 17. And yes, that question number 20. Double checking. All right. Question number 20, your Trivia Royale. This will be the final question. And after this, 5 minutes is up, we'll be jumping into the answering round. So finalize those papers as well as coming up with the 10 possible answers for this Trivia Royale. 10 possible points to be won. Really swing things for you. But who knows? Who knows? You'll have 5 minutes to come up with as many answers as you can. And the answers I'm looking for on this Trivia Royale, the top 10, in no particular order, but the top 10 musical acts, be they singular or groups. And I will actually even make it a little bit more predictable, easier to work with. There's one group and 9 musical acts in this case. And there's no solo showing up in a group sort of thing either. So yes, one group, 9 singular musical acts on the Billboard Hot 100 all-time list. So the most successful musical acts from 1958 to 2018. 5 minutes have begun. Had a moment of like, gotta make sure I'm not actually reflecting the answers on my phone. I don't know if anyone had the click and pause ability, or if it was even clear enough. But yes, the 10 musical acts, top 10 musical acts all time for the Billboard Hot 100, the most successful Billboard musical acts. And I'll say that's one group of these musical acts and 9 singular artists that you're looking for. No particular order is necessary. Oh, and none of those singular musical acts are in that group. As an additional fact. And this list is 1958 to 2018. So not counting the past 2 years or like year and a half. .340 remaining. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. They don't have to be in any particular order, but there's a point for every correct answer. And remember that Billboard Hot 100 isn't necessarily album sales, but that's included. It's also singles, so it's songs as well that are also of importance. It's plays. And this is, yes, in that entire span of time from 1958 to 2018. The one group and 9 singular acts that make up the top 10 musical acts of all time for the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Ah, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 2:15. I believe this would be specific to those that did well on the Billboard Hot 100. Yes. I don't have that specific information, but I would hazard to say so. I just don't have the information because it's now behind a paywall. Thank you, Billboard. It wasn't before. It wasn't in the past, but it's now behind a paywall, so I can't have that specific information for you. But let's just say it's, yes, artists, musical acts that did real well on that Billboard Hot 100 specifically. So pop hits or popular breakthroughs, if you wouldn't necessarily call them pop. They were certainly popular. Ten of the big number ones, I'd say. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Actually, 45 seconds. Ooh. Tick-tocking. $30 seconds remaining. Don't forget to also finalize any other answers you might have, as we'll be jumping straight from this into that answer round, that answering period for tonight's Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Yes. Pens down. Heads up. Heads up. Alrighty, it's time to jump into the answering of tonight's Trivia Club, live from home. For only a few more weeks. Well, good news and bad news, everyone. I don't know about you, but to be determined, let's just say. Alrighty, question number 1. Here's your answer for that. Nothing but Netflix. This legendary director's newest film, The Five Bloods, has been released on Netflix this past Friday. That would be Spike Lee. Spike Lee, yes, indeed. Your second answer now. Kepler's first law states that this kind of path for a planet will take the shape of an ellipsis. That would be an orbit. Orbit is what we're looking for. Yes, the orbit always takes a ellipsis shape. Never circular. Always very much a flat oval. Because it gets drawn in by the gravity and then falls away and then drawn back in, depending on the size. I'm no scientist. I just ask questions with the answers in front of me. That's the important thing. Your question number 3, weapon of myth. In Greek myth, what kind of weapon does Poseidon strike on rocks to produce streams of seawater? That'd be the trident. A trident. So what's the connection for question number 4? Connection between orbit and trident? Chewing gum. We're looking for bubbling chewing gum. Question number 5 now. Best known for. 4 projects that, according to that internet movie database.com and its algorithm, that Judd Apatow is known for. We're looking for 3 films and 1 TV show. And those 3 films are Knocked Up for a point, The 40-Year-Old Virgin for a second point, and This Is 40 for a third point. I know, I agree. Why a second 40 movie? I don't know. And the TV show, which will also make you happy, it's a great TV show though, is Girls.
Oh, come on. No.
It's not Freaks and Geeks, I know. It's that's wild. And that would be my producer in the background as an audience surrogate. You're welcome. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's Girls. He was a producer on Girls. Yeah. Yeah. And let's all blame, continue to blame those who regularly used or still use IMDb and gave it such a bad score, but made it a popularly talked about TV show on their website, at least. A lot of people put their opinions on Girls, even though they probably didn't watch it when it came to IMDb ratings. Alrighty. Question number 6. The beat is on. So directed by Richard Lester, this mock documentary was the first film to star the Beatles. That'd be A Hard Day's Night. A Hard Day's Night. They would later go on to make such films as Help and Yellow Submarine. Maybe something else. Maybe more. You'll know. But the first one was A Hard Day's Night. Question number 7 now. Check your DMs. So this pre-2002 currency in the city of Cologne, for instance, had the initials DM. That would be Deutsche Mark. A Deutsche Mark. Question number 8 now, bit by bit. So that 8-bit cover of a popular song, which I will say was tougher this week. I'll come out and say that. Because that song was Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. The ukulele version. So we're talking about the indigenous Hawaiian ukulele artist, Israel, or I will expect IZ, but Israel Kawakui Wo'ole. So I'll accept Israel for the point as well. And Israel K for the point. If you made a strong attempt at Kawakui Wo'ole, I will also accept that. Because I knew, this was going to be tough, but a hell of a song. A good song. Somewhere Over the Rainbow for a point. So it's by Israel Kawakui Wo'ole, which was my best attempt at pronouncing. But probably still not correct. Question number 9. Tag the line. I'll give you the tagline from the movie poster. I am drunk with power. But yeah, if you haven't listened to that song, now is the time to just bask in that song. Question number 9, tag the line. Don't answer the phone, don't open the door, and don't try to escape. This movie is Scream. Scream. Ah. Ah. E. Question number 10. Survey says, so besides Family Feud, name a TV show with family in its title. Half a point for Danish Mark. I'll give half a point for Danish Mark. For that question number 7, yeah. So it does have Mark in it. You just went for the wrong country. All right, question number 10. Besides Family Feud, name a TV show with family in its title. So 5 possible answers to be won. 5 possible answers that will get you points to be won. Start with the 1-point answer and go up in the potential points to be won from there. So here's that 1-point answer. So that TV show with family in its title that isn't Family Feud is The Addams Family. Da-na-na-na. You've got it. It's your thing. All right, moving on. Your 2-point answer is something that seems to me that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values that we used to rely? It's Family Guy. Lucky. 2 points for the Family Guy. 3 points now. If you looked at this question, you're like, you know what? I'm all in. You went all out. It's All in the Family. All in the Family. 4 points now. All in the Family. Those were the days? Those were the days. Somebody said I was a good singer earlier, so there you go. 4 points now for that TV show with family in its title. You did do that. Well done. That would be Family Matter. Family Matters. It's a family matter. And 5 points now. 5 points for that number 1 answer. Besides Family Feud, name a TV show with family in its title. I mean, what's the best way to put this? If you all got this answer, then it would be a tie. It would be a Family Ties. Yeah. Probably something I could have done with the theme. Sing it along to yourself. Family Ties. So once again, 5 points for Family Ties on question number 10, 4 for Family Matters, 3 for All in the Family, 2 for Family Guy, and 1 for Addams Family. Alrighty, question number 11. A shoe-in. So when Boris Becker won Wimbledon in 1985, his shoes and racket were by this feline brand. That'd be Puma. Puma. Question number 12 now. Time after time. So you were supposed to put these 4 events, historical in some way, shape, or form, in the order of earliest to most recent for a point each. All right, that number 1 spot, the earliest of the bunch, in 2002 was the founding of LinkedIn. LinkedIn. In 2004 was the founding of the Facebook. 2007 saw the founding of Tumblr. A little Tumblr for you. Yeah. And in 2010 was the founding of Pinterest. So once again, correct order is LinkedIn, Facebook, Tumblr, and Pinterest. Only 2002 for LinkedIn? It seems like those emails have been in my inbox for 1,000 years. Question number 13. I'll show you. So this Cinemax show isn't about a basketball player, but instead about a 1900s New York City Dr. John Thackeray, as played by Clive Owen. Not the doctor. No, he's the Nick. The Nick. The New York Nick. I'll even accept half a point for the Knickerbocker because you were in the right direction, but yes, you kept on going when you should have stopped. I'm looking for the Nick on that question number 13. Question number 14, Academy Award nominee. So that Academy Award nominee with A beginning their last name, nominated for supporting actor in 2012 for Argo was actually someone with A in their first and last name. That would be Alan Arkin. Alan Arkin. Ben Affleck wasn't nominated for anything. Don't get me started. No, Ben Affleck wasn't robbed, no. I'll never feel sorry for Ben Affleck, nor should we. Question number 15. Countdown Takedown. So this game show game is played with Price is Right rules. So you wanted to get as close as you could to the actual number without going over. Within 25% will get you 2 points. And if you're right on, that'll get you 5 points. So a wager of this number of Canadian dollars, rounded to the nearest $1,000, but below 750,000, was won recently on a 3-game rock, paper, scissors battle, but was ruled invalid by the No Fun Police, which is the No Funners of the Quebec Court of Appeals. That would be the, can I get a drum roll for this Canadian dollar wager? $517,000. 517,000. What was your number again?
565.
Oh, that was a good guess. Good guess. So 517 will get you 5 points. If you're 516 to 388, that's still 2 big points. And if you're below or 387 and below or above 517, so 518 and above, that is 0 points, unfortunately. Once again, 517 will get you 5, and 516 to 388 will get you 2. 2 big points. Alrighty, question number 16. We're going outside the borders. The common color of the flags of Germany and Monaco is red. Red. The flag of Monaco, for those curious, is the inverse of the flag of Poland, if that means anything to you. It's white and red. Question number 17. Team names. So the clues that you got were Imperial, Rust, and Current. And that team name in baseball, football, hockey, or basketball. The answer for 17 is the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds. Imperial, Rust, Current, Reds. Mm. All right, question number 18. Salad days. They're here. In the form of salad. This type of golf club or heel on a shoe is also a type of salad. That would be a wedge. Wedge. All right, and question number 19. After 1,103 episodes and 33 seasons of Somehow on the Air, that entire time, geez, 1988. This TV show was canceled by the Paramount Network and not a moment or 5 years too late. But that'd be Cops. Cops. Yes, if you were wondering if it was still on, until very recently, it was still on. If you weren't wondering if it was still on, then you also don't really care for the Paramount Network. I mean, that's what Spike TV became, yes, the Paramount Network. The Paramount, everything is just, it's a story of like, it's a fun brand. It should be better than that, right? It should be doing okay. Oh, the pit maneuver. Movies? You'll learn the pit maneuver from movies. Probably. Alrighty, question number 20. Trivia Royale. The top 10 musical acts, so that one group and the 9 singular artists of the Billboard Hot 100 all-time list from 1958 to 2018. So the order was not necessary, but I'll give you the orders from 1 to 10. These are the most successful, or the, most successful Billboard Hot 100 artists, as per Billboard at least. And, somebody said, learn the pit maneuver by living in LA. Fair. Fair. All right, the number 1 artist on that list are the Beatles. Of the Beatles. They don't have to be in order, no. But the Beatles were wildly successful. Trivia Club. No, but like wildly successful. You're like, oh, yeah, they did well. No, they did they did great. Number 2 on that list, Madonna. Madonna. Is that the Tumblr for you joke that I just made? Madonna? Madonna. No, I think that's something else.
Okay.
I just caught myself up. Alrighty. Number 3 on that list, Elton John. Also wildly successful. Number 4, and this is mostly because a section of his wild success was pre-1958, so pre the Billboard Hot 100 chart. That would be Elvis Presley, still number 4. But yeah, some of his songs just weren't included within that Hot 100 list. Elvis Presley. Number 5 was Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey. Number 6, Stevie Wonder. Paul Simon actually thanked Stevie Wonder. I forget what year it was, but there was a 4-year run. 3 out of the 4 years, he won Album of the Year at the Grammys. And the 1 year that he didn't win, and Paul Simon did, he didn't put out an album. So Paul Simon thanked him for not putting out an album so he could win that award. Yeah. That's how good Stevie Wonder was. It still is, but like that's how much he ruled that section of time. Number 7 was Janet Jackson. Number 8, Michael Jackson. Number 9, Whitney Houston. The flip side of the Mariah Carey coin. And number 10, the most recent artist on this list, and a surprise to me, but a fun one, Rihanna. Rihanna. Under the umbrella of this top 10. So once again, number 10 was Rihanna, then Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey, Elvis Presley, Elton John, Madonna, and the Beatles. The Beatles. There's some sort of like inner tick in my head that makes me do the Ed Sullivan version of the Beatles every other time. I also realize that, and I can't help it.
I think the possible points is 40.
Looks like the total possible points that you could have gotten tonight is 44. Thank you to Chrissy, my producer, on that count check. So let us know what kind of points you got for tonight's trivia. Trivia Royale was a bit tougher. And there were some unpredictable questions, especially in that countdown takedown as well. Those larger numbers are always a little bit tougher to grab the 5 points for. So maybe potential for the 2 points still. As the points are coming in the live chat, remember to share your points in the live chat with your name so we know what you got, how you were doing. Once it looks like the teams have come through with their point totals, as you add your points together, I'll give everyone a shout out. Don't forget, you can also include your points in the comment section of this video after the fact as well, so we know how you did if you're watching it and playing not on a Tuesday night, but in the future. I look forward to hearing from you on YouTube, on this comment section of the video, on Facebook if you'd like, on Twitter as well. Anything with the link for this video is the easiest way for me to find those point totals. All right. It's a good team name. Alrighty. I'll start reading out some point totals as we figure out just how everyone did tonight and who might be the team to beat or the top team by the end of the night. We're all winners for staying inside, but there is going to be someone with more points than everyone else. Alrighty. Down by the Bay had 30 points, 28.5 points for the Fighting Mongooses, 27 points for Mark Paget's Glasses. F. Billy Zane had 30 points. The Buddy List Travelers had 24 points, 29 points for Cookie Faced, 33 points for Treasure Butt. Yes, Matt Smith bringing back the legacy of Treasure Butt. It's a good name. 24 points for Too Fast, Too Curious. 26.5 points for the center of the British Empire. 29 points for the stunts, those cunning stunts. Your producer got 21 points. Well done. Well done. All righty. So it looks like 33 points by Treasure Butt. That's our top score for the night. Well done. Well done indeed. Thank you all once again for playing. Congratulations to everyone. Tonight's champions win, well, just, the good feeling of winning for trivia or the championship of staying inside as well. Keep up the good work of not only protecting yourself, but helping others stay healthy by isolating still as well. Numbers aren't necessarily zero, let alone necessarily going down, depending on where you are. Unless you're in New Zealand, then congratulations, do whatever you want. But just stay safe. Continue to do what you need to do. Wear those masks, wash those hands, and we can beat this together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wear masks.
Wear masks. Wash hands. Otherwise, enjoy your golden VHS. Thank you all again for joining in. We'll be back June 23rd for more trivia. And I'll be taking a week off after that because it'll be a busy week. It's going to be a busy week. But see you June 23rd. Smash that like button. Follow on Trivia Club on YouTube, on SoundCloud, on the Apple Podcast app as well, on Facebook and Twitter if you haven't already as well. And you can also, set a reminder for this upcoming video on the 23rd, once it's up later tonight. But otherwise, great seeing everybody. And there's only one more thing to say, the same thing we say at the end of every night, and that is,
Oh, I'm on the couch.
remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you. Has fun.